at AGN, and I believe Riley was able to take out Sand in winners, but ended up getting eliminated by him in losers.
Tiebreaker here right now.
Yeah, this might be the tiebreaker. I don't think they've played besides that. So this will definitely be interesting to watch.
Kind of a Rochester old blood versus new blood here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, Sand is like such a good player and such a veteran player here.
Yeah, such a staple. Riley. You know, everyone knows who Sand is.
Yeah.
Always a treat when he turns up.
And then Riley's showing up, freshman here, kind of tearing through our tournaments, getting second at like the first two.
Yeah.
And trying to keep that train going here.
Yeah. Both him and ZG showing there's plenty of life in these freshmen, ready to take names and show what they got.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh,
but just like
my
that,
God. He could have just grabbed
these mind games. That's the psychological advantage Riley has.
I can't believe I just watched that.
Took 7%. All right, but Sand's not phased. Doing the usual Ike neutral combos, keeps him off stage. Doesn't want anything to do with this big penguin.
Yeah, it definitely seems really hard for DDD in disadvantage here. I mean, on stage or like on ledge and stuff like that, dealing with that neutral B or that neutral air is so difficult.
Takes him up. Yeah, probably won't be too much longer before that nair up air kills. Ooh, almost catches him with there with a dash, but just like that,
nice.
That's so slick.
He's so good at doing that too.
Yeah.
Just such good awareness and positioning as well, making sure he's under that. Under that, what do you call it, the platform, and making sure he lands on it.
Yeah, getting the most out of the platforms too.
What was that angle?
Getting his jump back again.
Whoa,
real deep.
You are nuts. I'm not even sure what that
I was so excited to see Sand playing Ike in this game. The buffs that Ike got in Ultimate.
Yeah, Sand has been an Ike player for so long, since Smash 4. He was one of the most notable Ike mains, and
I think even Brawl.
Ooh, dang. Yeah, I think Brawl as well. Yeah, for sure, definitely. And now Ultimate's finally letting his character shine. I'm sure he is very pleased with how Ike feels in this game.
Oh, yeah,
just a little too. Didn't expect Sand to go so high.
But besides that early Jet Hammer, this has been all Sand. This has been all the Ike show here.
What we saw there is we saw like Nair into like Rising Nair, which is interesting because you normally don't see that, but against DDD, oh my goodness. Against DDD, it's like, it might not combo like into something else, but dang, needs to put you in a bad spot.
I feel like Riley wants to, get away for a second and play his game.
He can't.
Recollect.
Sword big.
Throw out his aerials, throw out some Gordos, but Sand's like, no, I'm not gonna let you.
Sword big. Even if you're on the ground, you're still getting oppressed by that forward air or that nair. Like, can't Gordo, you just get Gordo just get smacked right back at you.
Yeah. I don't know what. I don't know if it might be tough because maybe Ike's tilts would be a little bit hard to reflect the Gordo, but even then, probably just an aerial. Probably just Nair can do it.
Nair, forward air, either one.
But
that's even if he lets him, start the side B.
Right.
He was all up in his face there. And now, we're seeing FD again. I saw Riley counterpick this against Moist earlier, and I'm pretty surprised to see it. Or I'm not surprised to see it, but I don't know. It's interesting from DDD, especially against Ike. I feel like it's gonna be kind of hard to land. But this is great because he doesn't, Ike doesn't get the platforms to optimize his combos as much.
That's true. It'll be much harder to kill off the top.
Yeah, I mean he got 2 stocks with nair up air. But I don't think it outweighs the whole landing.
No, you're right, and I mean if it helps Riley get more comfortable in the neutral, then that's what's most important.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't look like he is able to set up anything. Sand's just right on him, looking at every opportunity he can get and punishing for it.
That ledge trap was so good.
Ooh, all right. If you can take this stock fairly quickly, it won't look too bad.
Whoa.
Oh, just like that. Ooh, all right.
Well,
I'm surprised. This is some good DI from Sand. Ooh. All right, cross stage. Oh,
nice. Good call out. That was a really good call out, actually. Suck.
Riley's so smart about getting every move out just in time. I bet DDD's moves are probably so slow and laggy, but he really doesn't make it look like it.
So that back air can be really hard to kind of space with.
Yeah.
And,
Riley's a master.
Especially with, DDD has such low end lag or landing lag that like being able to throw these out quickly and stuff is not easy. But yeah, taking a lot of percent here and not really dishing it back.
No.
This is quite a tough
Ooh, that's
stock.
a little aggressive.
And no Doria hitbox.
No.
Unfortunate. Oh, that
Ooh,
nair
okay, still
barely
lands
clipping. Yeah, he was barely at the edge of that nair and he still got hit.
Right. And Sand knows his percents too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, catches him mid. You're
That
not
Gordo.
following your sword.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that setup.
Yeah, that was nice. Unfortunately, it didn't really knock him in a great spot, but
No. Sand at 69 here. What can you do with it?
whoa, 69.9.
Legendary.
Ooh, trying to read that spot dodge with the nair, but not getting it in time.
Oh, if he just hung on a little bit longer.
It was good movement too, because he landed on stage with the side B, so he didn't have to worry about being off stage with it. That was really
Yeah.
smart. The Gordo stick. You're
Sand's
back.
ups. Sand's hops, you know.
This man, he has the hops.
He has the hops, and just
Oh,
like that.
no. Riley tried to call out a that jump, but unfortunately jumped too high. Didn't expect Sand to just go for a short hop, or maybe just didn't want to full hop himself, and got punished for it.
Sand's Ike is so good about, you know, letting himself never be in a position to be punished. You know?
Yeah,
He's
very
just,
safe.
It seems like I wouldn't know how to approach him. I wouldn't know where I can land my hit, and especially with a character like DDD.
Yeah, I mean, it may seem simple having, you know, Ike, you just nair in place, right? You might be like, oh, it's so simple, it's like so easy to get approach. But like, the mix-ups that Ike has are available off of off of his just his short hop in general can just be super hard to deal with.
There's so many fundamentals at the same time you have to take into account. You know.
And so much set play as well, you know, learning, you know, conditioning when they're gonna do all their different things, when they're gonna shield. He likes to, you know, tomahawk after one short hop, stuff like that.
Sure.
For your first time fighting him, although this isn't Riley's first time, but in general, first time fighting can be really, really tough to deal with all these options.
And of course the character knowledge too, you know. DDD's not a common character, especially not at the skill of Riley, and you got to be prepared for whatever tricks and moves you can throw out. And Sand does not seem phased at all, except for this first stock.
Yeah, this is Riley's putting in work on this first stock. Oh, misses that jet hammer, but nice, getting that nair forward air. But I was just gonna say, you do have to take into account that that Kid Goggles does play DDD, and he is also part of the AGN group. So DDD experience is nothing to scoff at for the AGN folk, but neither is Riley coming in taking that first stock.
Yeah, you know, and he seems pretty comfortable with FD.
Yeah, I think it's really just these ledge traps, and it's, both players are just, you know, hammering on each other in disadvantage.
That Sand's wide recovery to the other side of the stage seems to be working pretty well too.
Yeah.
Ooh, catches into tech, into the Gordo.
That was huge.
Riley still got some tricks, not phased in this game 3.
Nope, not at all. Oh, what are we gonna get with this jet hammer?
Once again, nah.
Doesn't get the 2-frame, and he's gonna take a lot of percent for that, and gonna be back on ledge.
Ooh,
That down
switching
tilt.
advantage state. Sand's so good at that.
Oh my God, that patience, just waiting for that roll.
Oh, just like
Oh
that.
my
That was like
God.
80%. Oh, into the
my
Gordo
God.
reflect. Ooh,
Oh,
kind
he's
of wanted
feeling
to go
himself.
out.
Yoink.
Smart drift, smart awareness.
Okay, luckily Riley making it back, but just
like
getting
that. What a
nared.
dominant stock.
Oh my
Able
God,
to
he
turn
took
the
that.
positioning around and take it all the way to a kill.
Yeah, one hit, and then, or yeah, actually it was just that mispositioning, that unfortunate miss.
Lands
And wow,
nice. Was that a 2-frame on the jet hammer?
I think so. And it was so far away too. He managed to be out of range of the Ike side B while still hitting him. Oh, the Gordo. Oh, okay.
He's been playing so well, especially this game.
Now
Sand's neutral.
Oh no.
Already up 103. Another nair up air combo might do it.
Ooh. Like that patience. Trying to get that jet hammer for the kill, but that side B stuffing it out.
Nice by Sand to let that side B go just in time.
Yeah.
Oh, and the down smash. Oh.
That's a big issue with FD. I mean, if you have to spend that air dodge, you know, you're done for. And that's just it.
Sand was kind of holding the trigger on his smash attacks too. He really has just been using aerial combos, so that was kind of a surprise.
That's the first time we've seen down smash the whole stock.
Yeah.
Or the whole game set. Granted, it's not the most useful.
It's not the most
Smash guy.
useful, but you know, mix-ups are mix-ups.
Yeah,
And
I mean, when you had you there, it's his fastest option. It's the one that would kill, you know?
good stuff to San.
Good stuff.
Looked like that was a pretty dominant statement in terms of a tiebreaker.
Yeah, quick 3-0. Riley bringing
not
it
bad.
back, game 3, but unfortunately just not being able to
No,
deal
I
with
don't.
San's
I don't. We
pressure.
haven't seen the last of this this player matchup. I think I'll be
No,
interested
for
to see
sure.
how Riley adapts in the future. You know, maybe even in the losers bracket, we'll see.
This seems like it'll be an interesting rivalry.
But good stuff. Good stuff to both. Got to see some very solid play from both characters,
It's a very unique
and a good start to this top
characters nowadays.
8.
Yeah, that was our first top 8 set.